Hello, boys and girls. My name is Koyoshi, welcoming you back to my 100% fine playthrough of Donkey Kong Bananza for Nintendo Switch 2. We're in the last episode. We left off trying to 100% the Lagoon layer. We got very close, but didn't quite get through it. Mainly because we had to do this extra challenge that took a little bit longer than I wanted to have happen. So now we're gonna continue on and hopefully actually 100% it now. We also have our grind set up ready, so now we're able to actually go in and do that. First things first though, before I forget. Gonna take over this file. After this, we might actually explore Ingot Isle a little bit, see if there's anything to get there. So yeah, now let's go around and get all the fossils. Most of the grind that we're doing is going to be getting all the fossils and other stuff. Basically. That's the main thing we're after. Alright, there we go. We're doing pretty well. Getting all the stuff now. Whether it be fossils or other things, we're getting all the stuff now. Okay, I'm gonna check around. Okay, I figured there was a spot where you can just go off. Right. Alright. Okay. We're getting some more stuff done. We'll change surrounding terrain into pure gold. Okay. Wow. I definitely want to get some of those. Oh yeah, that's right, I wanted to go up here. I was just trying to be cool there, by the way. That did not work out, clearly. I like how there's a star icon as well. There we go. More fossils collected. Probably down to just the one before we have to go back and get stuff. Then maybe we'll also get vanadium gem fossils as well. Keep in mind, once an item becomes sold out in the store, it's probably not going to be available anywhere here, too. Alright. Guess we don't have anything here. I assume that's the terrain we'd have to punch to get all the stuff that we did. Anyways, there's no more stuff left again. Well, fully charged does help out when we're trying to get fully charged punches out, because they destroy even more terrain than normal. Help, like, shake his fist very rapidly when that happens. So again, using this particular con transformation is the best way to get stuff quickly, because you can basically destroy terrain very fast with this method. You can even get some rewards for destroying terrain in certain areas. After all, this is the game that was based off of doing a lot of that, and I feel like that's a big mechanic of the game as a result. I just realized something also. We might have more to do after this. I'm not sure if I will show that. I might have to, like, look it up later, but there might be a award for reaching max bananas, because now that I'm looking at it a little bit more, you notice how those exchanges for bananas always went the same way every time? Well, I assume there is actually still ways to get more stuff. You are very rude. I'm going to punch you and kick you out to Narnia for that, mister. And yes, I did mean to say that. That's how angry I was at one big V. And that will probably heal up, because we'll be smashing so much terrain anyways. We'll probably end up finding heals eventually. Okay, how many more do we need? I think we need 7, so we need to slash, what, at least a little bit more? Yeah, it says, according to our set, we need 7 more. So we're doing this again. Also need 1 vanadium gem, so... Finally, I found that. Finally found the remaining ones. Alright, now back to the arena. Ranguhane Highway. I assume the fastest way of getting all this done, by the way, is if you just know where everything is, you can just go to each location manually and smash each part bit by bit to get it done. Alright. This is tricky. I think this is one of those spots where we have to just straight up... I guess that acted as a good punch. This is probably not what I wanted to do, but whatever. So I'm not sure if we could get that early or not, but I figured the easiest way to get that was with Sag. Get rid of this jerk. Oh, we're done with that already. Okay, we need to punch the terrain a bit so that we can use this again later. Whew, close. Okay, another item collected. Alright. Oh, it is inside the thing. So we somehow have to find a secret entrance hidden somewhere. Our first in usually with these kinds of stuff is to try and find a destructible terrain we can use. Our second in is to look for gaps, and if we still don't find anything after that, then kind of gets a bit confusing. I figured there might be a fossil there, but I didn't think they would actually have the nerve to put one in there. Yeah, we have like no tight fit power-ups or whatever. Whatever those are called. We have nothing that helps us fit into tight spaces. So our best bet is to probably just look around here. Although I think I've climbed this before a few times and never really found a chance to do anything. We might have to come at it from the previous sub-layer, maybe. Not really. I don't think we can do that either. Oh wait, I didn't even notice there was a getaway over here. I just completely missed. That's probably the hint. Makes sense. There's probably a hidden barrel can somewhere I just didn't know about. But look at him. He's just kind of hiding there. This sneaky rat. He's just kind of hiding here. Okay, well that one did not build a cannon actually. Oh wait, what am I wait, there's this whole other area that I haven't explored in here. Okay, that was probably the hint that I was looking for. See, I was too focused on the outside. I should have been more focused on what's inside of the thing directly. Maybe spiky terrain can be destroyed with this. Alright, almost done with fossils now. Been a little bit faster if I didn't waste that much time there, but what can I say? I just forget if they aren't actually needed for 100%. I'm mostly just grabbing them because they're convenient and help out. They don't seem to be tracked in the game anyway. We had a chance to find those and we just kind of ignored that. Because to be fair, it wasn't showing on the map, so we didn't know what they were. Alright, good. Now we can buy all the stuff. Don't have a good spot, so we'll just teleport here instead. If it's down to just 1 or 2 bananas left, by the way, we'll probably use the money on it now since we don't have much we can do otherwise. Alright. Style shop. So there's only 2 left now. Alright. We still have 2 more left. One on each of his layers. Since vanadium gem maps are a bit rarer than ours, we'll probably have to buy those if we want to quickly get for us. But anyways, because we got all those maps from before, they'll say that these other ones are still out because we found or collected the maps or fossils already. Don't like how it punishes you by making you spend more money than us each time you want to track stuff, though. Alright. I guess we're going here first. The good is we'll be done with this layer. We can move on to Hilltop layer afterwards. As it took a little bit to do. There we go. Alright, there we go. I was about to say it's been a while since we've gotten those bananas. Alright. Now we need to go for the next one. It's all the way up top there, huh? So we need to get up there somehow. I see. We can enter a tile afterwards. We can enter the tile from somewhere else. There we go. That's all Lagoon layer completely done. Now we need to go to the warp gun and teleport to somewhere else. That was weird. They didn't make the noise. I don't know how... Oh, actually, we could just check. Ingot Isle Cave In. SLN. SL10. Okay, SL10 has some new bananas. We never actually really explored it. We kind of just ignored it. So now we're gonna actually go and get stuff. Or at least what we can. It's possible we might not get the rest until the very end of the game, though. Who knows? Alright. Get Isle Cave In. Rank 1. Mission. We haven't even really smashed up terrain here. So let's start by smashing everything and just see what happens. We'll find some stray B and maybe we'll get some good gold now that all the stuff is done. Okay. Easy enough. Alright, there we go. Okay. To be fair, it makes sense that we're not getting any fossils here, but it's also a little weird that we're getting bananas here. They don't give us a good way to find them. We'll have to probably just smash apart the train and hope to find them. Which means we're gonna be spamming this instead throughout the entire area. Oh, hello. I did not see those friends. Okay, let's smack them apart with this, if we can. Or, better yet, we can just eel this ourselves. The Florins probably are hiding stuff, honestly. It's a good idea to remove all this anyway. Just as I thought, nothing there. I imagine there's probably gonna be at least something underneath all this. Yeah, we already got a good amount of smashing status by just removing all this thorns around here. It's a lot of thorns to remove in a short amount of time, I'll say that much. Okay, we got a good amount done. Well, throwing the gold has gotten in our way. We could destroy this, but I find it easier to do it that way. Main reason why we're starting with terrain destruction is sometime, maybe if we're lucky, we might find some DM fossil collectibles early. Or we could find other stuff entirely. Right. You know. Nice. Well, we're gonna have quite a few bananas to find here already, so may as well get as many as we can now. Oof, barely made that in time. Alright, well, so now one of these annoying dudes. Started about 9k before doing this. This is the main thing you're gonna use gold for, mostly. Oh, he's even more expensive. Yeah, that was ridiculous. He took 5k of my gold just to get through that. No thank you. I think I'm gonna go around and get our gold first. Maybe bananas. Bananas better yet. Then come once I'm done. Thankfully this layer has a lot of this to find, so we'll be able to get pretty quickly. There we go. We need a lot of power now to get that. Now, if we aren't desperate for gold, we can just get it for something else, but do it with a little bit faster. Rather get it a little bit faster with a slightly different setup, but it's a little bit more tedious because it takes a while to get through all that anyway. Right. Oh, here's the secret. Whoa, this is weird. I think they want us to snake out. Whoa, it just straight up moved us off. That's such an annoying one that moves you off if you cannot do it right away. I know we can jump up there. Seriously. Well, we waste our power up apparently, because for some reason it didn't let us stay up there. Alright. Just trying to explore this area, not get stuck. Right. Alright, we finally got back up. Where... Okay, where's this nasty challenge? Where is that? I know there was a nasty challenge around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Let's try this again, but let's not fail miserably because we get pushed off the edge. Okay, that's still not gonna work. We'll just let that expire then. Alright. Okay, we're almost 5K now. But I still want to get a bunch of bananas too. So I guess a good amount of time is going to be spent to so in here. So what exactly are you supposed to use if this just sends you down? I assume you just do this. Oh. What? That might be one of the most impossible challenges ever. I don't know if anybody's ever gonna do that. Which means technically nobody's 100% this game yet. I might be the first because that challenge literally feels impossible. How the heck are you supposed to do that? It's way too freaking fast. Oh wait, no, never mind. I'm just being a silly puss. I know how to do it now. Again, I was probably just going about it the wrong way. Yeah, it's the only way we could suck it up consistently. So it was basically use elephant to win. So you basically need an elephant for that one in the end. Alright. Cleared a lot of thorns by it just for doing all that stuff. Okay, we found a banana. Perfect. Why do I assume the rest of the bananas are gonna be from something different probably? Or from maybe a multi-banana? Well, I would know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Ingot Island, Kaylin, that aren't there right now. Maybe Ingot Isle is where we have to finish off. Unless... Could be I'm just missing a lot. Doesn't help that it seems really tough to find those of things on this particular layer, because the chests you find only indicate to your layer, and this one is probably the rarest chest find stuff at all. Anyways, that's not what we were here for, though, yet. Actually, well, we need to talk to you. Pretty amazing, do you know that? You slashed for 98 millimeters of gold in this layer. Did more than that, actually. But, yeah, that worked. get in here. Oh, Quizzo's back again. So we see all sorts of people, and we keep seeing Quinstone as well. Ready to begin? Here we go. What's I've told us, Drumpy always keep handy. Pretty sure a pickaxe. Yep. Ding dong, you got it. Do you notice that even his trusty pickaxe is banana covered? Rolling right on, here comes the next question. And finally comes the urine safe tight. Very tricky. This I never actually checked. We'll have to... Yeah, okay. I figured vanadium chips work. Vanadium chip designed banana-tastic. We mean fantastic. Just one question left. Sorry, does vote. Hey, down there. That's what I figured. I think the last time I saw him was with a bow tie. It's true, the president of the mightiest value of Aisha wears a kilo bow tie. Aw, congratulations, you got him all right. We have a fabulous prize for you. Alright. And we didn't do a exchange on this area. Alright. Alright. Okay. Go to the scheme. See some fashion. Oh, now you're interested. We see. The last. She has. Nice, considered as a help to her. I like punch you and get some gold from you. No, we normally don't like doing this, but it is to them, but we'll do anything we can to get money. Oh, well, Cranky Con. Well, Ramby and Cranky Con, rather. Looks big, very up by your top. Who? Okay. See, great. Are you so dense you forgot your family? Listen up and listen good. I'll serve you while it hears. Well, I'm down here, and well, I'll tell you, because it's a certain big shot direct to duty. When I heard there was a banana bandit on the loose, I knew who to blame. Just had to suss it out where you ran to hide, but my job wasn't done there, no sir. See, a so-called Leo bunch was away from following mines. You get what I'm saying? I had to leave our comfy island to be the hero just because you weren't around, Fooey. And you ran me all the way down here to avenge those stolen bananas, not me. Well, ironic to think you would steal so many bananas, then try to escape the underground world. Pretty scared of me to have fled all the way down here. Yeah, you beat that crew of that crap I was chasing, so don't give you too much gas, just the usual amount. Well, you managed to listen without drifting off to La La Land. Here, I got something for you. So that was about the same, except he mentions a certain that we defeated at the end. Why don't you check out the next video, or a previous video, if you want to see that happen. Yeah, probably a good idea. I'm not going to say anything else other than that. Oh, hello. Jeez, we weren't even trying to find you, and we just kind of found you randomly. Is me. I'm trying to get back to that gold dude, actually, right now. Just trying to get an extra 5k gold. I figured that was as much as I needed to pay the gold stuff. Oh, hello. That was not right. Let's go back here. I don't want to walk all that way. I'm bored. Let's go back to here and do this instead. Bye. Alright. We're kind of just doing this while still in our form. Yeah. Honestly, not even shocking at this point. Yeah, it was about 9,200, just shy of 10k we had to feed one dude just to get one thing. Alright, just for that, you're gonna get one of these. Boom. Exactly. Boom. Now we'll grab this banana and then leave. We probably won't actually focus on this layer, considering we probably need even more stuff there, but we'll try our best to get stuff when we can. Still, though, we have to find all the stuff eventually. A better way to find that than to just go around sashing terrain if we need to. Hello again, we're traveling fat chance. I see one. Okay. Now, we saw golden roots at the beginning, too. We just never found any before. So I guess this bottom part, this is probably our best place to find stuff. Also, just realized there's a start to this whole place, too. Almost forgot. We kind of started in the middle of this part here and never really explored around here. This is where we started again. Just as I thought. I think most of the bananas are not here because they probably don't want us finding vanadium gem maps. It's possible they might not even be there until later. Alright, hang on. Well, in case we do need more of those tokens, it's a good idea to get a whole bunch. Oh, well, here's a challenge. This again. Easy enough. Seems like they really like giving us an elephant one. Alright. Pretty soon we'll get the golden version of this. Turning surrounding terrain into pure gold, by the way, is gonna really be helpful for growth grinding later on. Especially when we try to get... If there is a max amount of bananas, we might go for that as well. By the way, if you're wondering why I was so confused about that before, is because the infinite amount of bananas buying here, that's kind of similar to what Mario Odyssey had with its boons. There was a point where after a certain bit, you could just buy as many boons as you wanted. The only limit was your counter maxed out at a certain point, and originally you would get a nice reward in the form of, well, as far as I'm aware, some kind of mysterious thing, and, well, yeah, I'm not gonna mention it, because I don't want to spoil that. Why don't you just watch my Super Mario Odyssey playthrough instead, and you'll see what I mean. But yeah, there was basically like a secret ending, almost, for getting not only all the boons, but also an extra one for getting the max amount of boons. So I wonder if there's something like that in this game as well. So it's gonna take a long time to get to it, unless we can just get some from the DLC. I don't know yet. But yeah, also, there's DLC in this game now, apparently. It's been around for a while. Alright, we should probably look around for some bananas now. I wish this was a lot closer. We could... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is the way we fell down. Now I see where it is now. So we need to either fly or use zebra again. I'm just gonna use zebra now before I forget. I got you could turn yourself around as a buffer by going into the menu and then go in. As you might have guessed, that one required us to use the zebra. It's possible there might be more later. It also might be possible we need our golden con stuff to even get more Exiled here. I assume there is more here. Oh, hello. Hello, Constructive Development again. They want us to have a barrel cannon here. Where does this bring us? To this area. Isn't this back at the start of the game, which we first saw? Oh yeah, this was like back at the very start of the game. We started this very early on. This is like one of the first things we had. Oh, you remember that so well. Okay. Once upon a time we heard a rumor about these golden bananas. Huh? What did we just do? Okay, so doing that. Okay, I just discovered something interesting. If you do a couple of our buttons, it will go send you back to the intro of the game, which I think is interesting. It also briefly removes our setup because it thinks that we're at the start of the game now. Well, that's cool. Maybe this is required to get some secrets, I don't know yet. Oh, also we could just choose to return to the cave-in at any point, but that's funny. So, we open up a secret mirror with that gold that we collected, and when we head backwards after all that secret, we suddenly go into the very first level of the game again. We could literally teleport back there and redo that whole section if we want, and now we're back here. It's a little strange, but it is what it is. We can actually get a good amount of gold from that too, so it's possible we could do that. Problem is, it puts us to a game before we had any vanadium power-ups, and that kind of changes things around a bit. Alright. So yeah, it's tricky. I think this is where we start now, but yeah, we started at that other area at first. Funnily enough, entering that thing in the area, apparently the game counted that as responding to terrain, so we could smash even more of this terrain apart for even more money. That is crazy. Well, as funny as it is to keep playing this, it's about that time again. Time to end the episode time. We just crossed 500 bananas, by the way, though. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Caught rates the sky, and I'll see you guys in the next video, where I guess we start by now 100%ing the hilltop layer. Until then, leave a like if you guys enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe. Yes, I'm double saying so we can have this be our save file we play next. And until then, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.